Hello and welcome to the Grove. So today we'll be going through the Arcane Season 2 official teaser trailer. If you haven't seen it, I recommend go to the description. There's a link there to go to the direct trailer, watch the full trailer, and then come back here and we'll nerd out together. This is not the best way to watch it for your first time. I'm going to be stopping and starting pretty much the whole way through. I've already seen it a bunch of times. It's just for me to point out a couple of things that I noticed. Let me know a couple things that maybe I missed that you guys noticed, and just nerd out together. Without further ado, Arcane Season 2. Official teaser trailer.
Your council is dead.
You walk along the edge of danger.
Wrath.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there already. So you can see here, I'm not really sure which explosion this is. Is this from Jinx? I think it's episode 7 where she explodes the bridge of progress with those butterfly bombs and she kills Marcus. I don't know if this is like a flashback to then, or if this is like something else, but regardless, I'm guessing that this is something that Jinx did. The reason I'm thinking that it might be that is because of those purple glows there, that maybe it's a flashback to that event. That was a pretty significant event and a turning point in Arcane. So it might be referencing that, but I can't, I'm not 100% sure.
Your council is dead.
So they're just showing the council is dead, one of the exploded chairs, and so yeah, council is toast. Not much to see here. I love so much the contrast and the Chemtech colors between the purple and the green. It just looks so cool. It's such like a stark contrast to like the royal blue and the gold of Piltover.
On the edge of danger.
Wrath must be met with wrath.
Okay, there was a lot there. So I love this helmet. I mean, not so much for protection, but it looks so good on Ambassador Medarda. She looks scary as heck. And I want to talk about Noxus for a second. So, I mean, everyone should understand at least that the Noxus is not there out of the goodness and kindness of Noxian generosity to help Piltover solve their problem with Zaun. They probably think Piltover, at least Ambassador Medarda when she shows up, definitely think Piltover is pretty weak for not better handling and you know, sticking down their fist on Zaun more in like a strong way and putting them in line, because that's how Noxus would handle it. And with Hextech, she even says when she shows up in season 1 that Piltover has made Hextech weapons and you can't put that back in the box. Like, that's going to be used. When you make a weapon, it's going to be used. And if there's a weapon out there, especially something as advanced as Hextech that's going to change war forever, you better believe Noxus wants it. And Noxus, even in lore, I mean, doesn't care whether it's Hextech, Chemtech. If it's a weapon, Noxus will use it. And so Ambassador Medarda, really her whole reason for her daughter being there, Mel Medarda, who you see more in season 1, is to take care of their family interests. And Ambassador Medarda is literally a stateswoman of Noxus. So their family interests align with Noxus. And if the family interest aligns with Noxus and she's a Noxian woman and she's here now putting on this mask as like almost like a battle war vision is what she's looking at, shows that she's ready to fight. I don't think that Noxus is doing this out of kindness for Piltover or loyalty for Piltover. They're doing this as a means to their own ends. And there's something really cool coming up right here. So freaking Noxus ship coming out, and I wonder if you can see, like, there's a little bit of green in there. I wonder if that's, I think it's a Noxus ship. It looks like a Noxian ship. It's got like the edges for it, but it could be maybe a Zaun ship. So I do see like a little bit of Chemtech in there. I'm not really sure. It doesn't look like a Piltover ship. Like, if you remember when the Hexgate launch scene, like Piltover ships are not really war based. They're not super sharp. They're more round and, you know, regal, and they look like peaceful, like I don't know, rice bearing ships or something. They're not bearing weapons. This looks like a weaponed out Zeppelin. So it's either Noxus or some Zaun one. The only reason I say Zaun is because of the green there, which makes me think Chemtech, but I think it could be a Noxian ship. And because of right here, look how awesome this is. So you guys probably look at this and you think, oh yeah, that's some Noxian troops. It's not just Noxian troops. These are the Trifarian Legion. You can tell because on their helmets, you can see the 3 dots. The 3 dots are literally the mark of the Trifarian Legion. Those marks are of the Trifarix, and if you don't know about Noxus and the Trifarix, really Noxus is about vision, might, and guile. And even the 3 leaders that they have right now, they have Darius, LeBlanc, and Swain. And those represent, you know, the 3 different aspects of vision, might, and guile. You can guess which one Darius is. But the Trifarian Legion aren't normal soldiers. These are the most elite and respected soldiers and battle-hardened military force that Noxus has to offer. And they're led actually by Darius himself in the lore. So I wonder if Darius will show up in this. I mean, that would be amazing. They didn't show him in the trailer, but it would be awesome to see Darius in Arcane Season 2. He does technically lead the Trifarian Legion, and this is definitely Trifarian Legion judging by the helmet and the 3 marks. So you can tell this is Noxus. The armor is heavy utilitarian, and the 3 indentations hammered into their, it's usually in their breastplate, but here it's on the helmet. I still think it's the Trifarian Legion, so very cool. So Nox is about to be a much bigger part in Arcane Season 2.
You will have justice.
We get an awesome look at Caitlyn's now hex decked out rifle with 3 different scopes. I don't know why you need 3 scopes, but it's for triple the scope. She really doesn't miss. And there's our shot of Vi. Now a Piltover enforcer. Now I don't think Vi is like fully loyal to Piltover. I don't think she's a Pilty at all. She's really there. She's using it as a means to an end to find Jinx. Like her main goal is, I want to find Jinx. Jinx is causing problems for both the Zon and Piltover at this point. She's hurting people, and I think her whole goal is allying with Piltover and with the enforcers to find Jinx. And you know, she's got to blend in that case. She can't just be walking around in Zon gear. She's got to at least look the part. Oh, this is such a cool scene. Like when they're flying down here, it looks so cool. These trails of chemtech streaming out of them, and then when they finally break the glass, like look at the expressions on this guy in here. And that's what I'm talking about. Like the green and the purple look so cool. And I wonder, I think this here is actually before this scene where we see at the beginning where Vi is walking over, because you can see this guy has the blade hand and the purple mask, right? And if you look here, this looks like his purple mask on the left side, and there's the blade hand. So this is probably after that scene. So I'm guessing this is very early on when like they first attack. This is the aftermath. So they do get wrecked in the end, but not before. They fly down and completely annihilate this guy. Destroyed. Like this guy gets wrecked. I mean, he is not going to make it very far in Season 2.
I will lead a strike team into Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx.
Yeah, so they're saying locate Jinx. I want you to remember this scene as well, this scene here, because this comes in again later, and you can tell from this picture right here, this Vi, it looks like, in Jinx. And this is, you can see Jinx, you can see Vi running through, and there's Jinx's bombs coming up. But yeah, 3 objectives. So what are the 3 objectives? Let's listen to
Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx. Dismantle Shimmer. And neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
Okay. So freaking so much in this trailer, my gosh. So she's going down there with 3 objectives. What's her first objective? To locate Jinx. And I don't think it's a coincidence that right after she says locate Jinx, we see Vi. And that's Vi's, I think, only objective is to locate Jinx. I don't think she cares about anything else. She's not a Pilty and fully for Piltover. I think her goal is to find Jinx and find her sister. And you can see Jinx doesn't seem to really care with those bombs. But keep this scene in mind, and we'll come back to it. And then her next goal is she wants to stop Shimmer, and we can see, where is that? Yeah, so we can see Singed right here, and we know Singed plays a pretty big part when it comes to Warwick, which we saw in the other trailer, the other teaser. And I love how he's holding a scalpel, and they're like all armed to the teeth, pointing guns. And what does he do?
Shimmer.
Drops the scalpel. It's so funny. Like, what's this scalpel gonna do against these 2 guys? But I'm really excited to see more about Warwick and Singed here, and so every piece is showing what her main goal is, and then something significant towards it. So we saw Vi's whole goal is to chase down Jinx. We see Shimmer, and there's the creator of Shimmer, Singed.
Shimmer. And neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
Boom. Okay. And then this right here. This is Shmeek. He's a Yordle. I know he doesn't look like a Yordle. He looks too tall, right? But it's because he's got some like pretty machined out legs. But he is actually a Yordle. I'm guessing he's still loyal to Silco. He was one of the crime lords. If you remember that scene where Silco's threatening the Chem Barons who are trying to overthrow him, basically talking smack behind his back, saying that he's losing control over Zon. He's there. Shmeek is there. And he's an awesome character. I'm super happy that he's coming back in Season 2. And I'm excited to see. I'm guessing he's still loyal to Silco, although I'm not 100% sure because things get a little sketchy in a bit. And then you could see
Agents still loyal to Silco.
I have no idea what the heck this is, this statue here. If you have any idea, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not 100% sure. Is it like a statue worshipping Jaina, who's kind of big in Zon? Is it maybe Renata Glask or something before she put on like that whole face mask? I'm not really sure what this is, but if you have an idea of what it is, let me know. It's definitely not Jinx, I don't think. Not sure.
Still loyal to Silco.
And then I love this, the fist. Like this is showing,
Silco.
this is the kind of what Zon has in store for them. Like this is no longer Piltover enforcers, which are light compared to Noxus. Noxus is not going to take a light hand. They summoned the Trifarian Legion. This is now a war, and this is a military coming in against basically regular people. Man, but look at Shmeek, bro. Look at Shmeek. He looks freaking fire here. He looks so cool. And look, you can tell he's a Yordle. Like he's tiny, but then he's got all these, he's kind of augmented his arms and his legs with some technology. I'm guessing him and Victor would get along pretty well. And I'm sure we're going to see Victor again, and he's not going to be the same Victor that I remember from season 1. So this is awesome. Shmeek is awesome. And then this scene, this is happening in the same area for sure, right? Okay, we can agree on that. This is Sevica. They're both clearly in an alley. You can tell here Shmeek has like a little Zon boy back there. I'm not sure if he has anything to do with the story, but a nice little touch to detail there. But there's Shmeek in the alley, and then we turn around. There's Sevica in the alley, right? We're in an alley. Clearly they're fighting. And now this next scene is very important. This is not the same alley. This is not the same scene. It happens so fast that you think, look, if I watch it through, you won't even notice it. It barely shows up, but this is huge. I'm pretty sure this looks like, remember at the beginning of season 1, who I'm pretty sure is Rise, who's the one who saves Jace's life and gives him the first Hex Crystal. Pretty sure this is Rise again. This looks very similar to the magic and everything that he did at the beginning. Not like so much the spinning and the different figures, but the colors and the lights of it look very, very similar. I can pull it up. You guys remember this? There's Jace. Let's skip ahead a little bit. I don't want to watch the whole thing. But look who this guy is. Look at the colors, look at the lightning, and look at how he's dressed. Look at the hood and everything. Look, you see the lightning and all that? Keep that in mind. The colors, keep it all in mind. Get ready. Okay. See all the characters and everything. That doesn't show up, but look at the spinning, the lightning, the lights, all that stuff. Look at this. Tell me that doesn't look very, very, very similar in terms of like the colors and everything. Not the same spell. That was a teleportation spell. This looks very similar, and look at the figures around. Look at the hood. And when at first, look, you can't barely even see it. Okay, look at that. You see the lightning? It's like for a second. You can see the lightning. Come on, there. It's right there. It doesn't even load for some reason, but you can see the lightning and everything. This is clearly like Hex Tech, or in my opinion, I think it's Rise again, and this is like the Arcane magic originally from him. And it's showing like the lightning. This is the same spell, but the reason I think it's, look at that shot. That's Rise. I'm pretty confident this is Rise right here. I don't know what's happening, what the scene's about, but you can see the hood. I think it's Rise. So he's back in season 2. This is assuming it's Rise in season 1. We can't say 100% confidently, but I'm pretty confident that it's Rise. There's Ekko, and he's looking at a poster. So clearly not everyone is opposed to Jinx. And I don't know if you played Convergence, there's those people that are loyal to Jinx, the Jinx's followers, and they dye their hair blue and stuff. This reminds me of them a lot. Not everyone thinks Jinx is bad. People think Jinx is like a freedom fighter, although she might not see herself as that. But these are like people loyal to Jinx, some art. You can see Ekko is like, freaking what the heck's wrong with people? Oh, this explosion here. And then we go back, and I think this is our boy. This is Riot. Look how they keep him shielded. We don't want to see who it is, right? But I think it's Rise again.
My sister is gone.
I think this is Rise looking at the explosion. That's what I think it is.
Is gone.
Warwick. So we know Warwick was being he's created by Singed. I think that Warwick is actually Vander, and Vander from season 1 becomes Warwick. So I do have a video on Warwick's lore, you can watch that, and that still does tie well into the theory that Vander is Warwick, and I think he is. I really think that they're not going to waste away a character like Vander, especially when he ties so well into Jinx and Vi. And we know Warwick was a man that's like been augmented into a beast, and to show the beast that he is underneath kind of thing, and he's always fighting with that. So I really think Vander is Warwick. I also think Locke is another character. That's the big brooding guy, if you know who I'm thinking of, who he is. Let me know in the comment section below. But that's another theory. So yeah, Heimerdinger seeing, I think he's not looking at a Jinx explosion. I think he's looking at some magic. Maybe this is where's that one explosion again? Do we see a little short Yordle here? Is there a little Yordle here? I don't see one. I was wondering if maybe it can be the same scene. You could really see the lightning in this shot that I just paused on, luckily. But yeah, I think this is I really think this is Rise again. But I don't see Heimerdinger there, so I don't think that's the same scene, but it looked the same because of the light in his eyes. I'm not sure. Could be the same. Hard to see.
This has to end.
A nice cool hex tech. Look at that. Freaking hex tech shot. Okay, see this? This is the same scene as when we see earlier where they're saying mission 1 is to find Jinx. We could see Vi running right here. See, this is the same. So this is before I think all these explosions happen, but you can see this shot right here of the two girls together. There's Vi and there's Jinx. And we come here.
Jinx!
Same shot. It's just before Jinx shows up, I think, and explodes everything. So this is like before that shot. But yeah, we could see... I would have loved to see Pretty in pink somewhere, because we know that according to lore, like Jinx writes Pretty in pink all over the place to mess with Vi.
Finally got the name.
Yeah, I don't see Pretty in pink anywhere. But look at this one over here. This is Vander clearly holding both of them. That's from, remember, Arcane season 1 when he picks them up from the bridge. This is Jinx and Vi together. This is like a whole story. This is like Jinx. There's the powder. There's the bombs that she did. I'm not sure what these ones are. It's hard to see. This one especially, I'm not... Oh, maybe this is when I think this is when she explodes everything. Like at the very end when she uses those hex crystals and makes that huge explosion that kind of screws everything up and ends up killing Vander. But they were kind of in a trash position anyways. I'm not really sure what this one is in the back pillar. But if you look here, look in the very, very back. That's why I was saying in the first one, I was wondering if that statue... Because... So if you don't know who Jaina is, so I'm going to read her section, just a bit of her lore so you understand who he is. Jaina is the storm's fury. An ancient and mysterious wind spirit, Jaina has come to protect the disposed of Zaun, which there are a lot of right now given all the chaos that's going on. And while her presence is most often felt as a soothing breeze or a ferocious tempest, she also can manifest in corporeal form as an ethereal figure, comforting the downtrodden. Over the eons, Jaina has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. Through it all, she remains steadfast as a beacon of hope to those in need. And if you look back here, I'm pretty sure that's like a depiction of Jaina. You can see, like, look how lofty the hair is. And I really think that this art mural in the very back, I think that's supposed to be Jaina.
Name right. Sister.
Yeah, and so like you see Jinx standing up here. I just want to see a shot of her. Yeah, that's really cool. So there's Jinx there.
Sister.
Very cool. And you can see finally this statue here, right here on the left side. I don't know what that is. Sometimes it's just manic, I think, her drawings. I'm sure they all have something to do. Ooh, you know what this might be? Remember when they were fighting on that big platform when Vi and Jinx first meet again after Vi finds her in season 1 in Zaun? I think this might be reflecting that and those missiles all coming at them. And I think that's like the wall in the back, the green, with the red spots being like those holes that Ekko and his crew come out of. So I think, see, it's hard to interpret her drawings, but I think if you look at them long enough, you'll see like, oh, maybe this is from this scene. So that's really cool. Oh, and you get this awesome shot at the end, and that's the last shot, and I'm just gonna leave it there. So what an awesome teaser trailer. There's so much in this teaser trailer. It's crazy. I'm so excited for Arcane Season 2. I'm gonna start rewatching Arcane Season 1 again today. I've already watched it 3 times, but you know what? A 4th won't hurt. So I'm going to watch Arcane Season 1. If they release anything else, we're going to talk about it. What a great teaser trailer. So excited. I hope you guys are excited as I am for Arcane Season 2 and more Runeterra. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe. It really helps me a lot. If you're looking for more Runeterra lore videos, I got a pretty significant collection right now. I'm working on a video covering the Lich King of Runeterra is what I'm going to call it, which is covering Viego and how he's the Lich King of Runeterra and like why people love these dark characters that go down dark paths. And if you're new to lore, I'll have a link right now that goes to a video of like Runeterra lore all over from the beginning of time to present day, and that'll give you a gist of Runeterra, and then you can go watch other videos from there. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.